When all names are set aside, we find ourselves ruled by a king. His name is the majority. He rules by possessing less money and more ignorance than his other competitor for the throne, the minority. Whenever you are on the side of the majority, pause and reflect. A quote by Mark Twain. To analyze this quote, I will share 3 experiences. One from my personal life, another from a book I've read, and finally, one from George Washington. I will start with a story from myself. It happened yesterday, in fact. Our teacher was choosing students to apply for a buddies program, a program where we help autistic people with their studies. A very popular child had stopped for a second and thought about what his decision was going to be. He had said, "Yes, I would like to join." A group of children, thinking, "Hey, he's the popular guy, I'm going to join with him," had not even thought about what was right for them and just went to the Buddies program. Let me tell you something. The Buddies program was horrible. If the students had thought just for a second about what was right for them, then all the ruckus which had happened yesterday would not have happened. My next story is from a book I've read, The Heroes of Olympus. There's a part of the book where a prophecy comes in place. A part of the prophecy says, "Foes will bear arms." A very smart girl had thought this meant that the Greeks and the Romans would join forces to beat the evil army. And everyone else, thinking she was the smart one, hadn't really thought about the prophecy that much and had just said yes. If they had thought just a little bit about what the prophecy meant, they may have not gone through all the hardships just to find out that they were 100% wrong. My final story is from George Washington. In case you did not know, George Washington had many associates who had sided with the British to fight the Revolutionary War. Instead of thinking, "Hey, my friends are on the British side, I'm going to join their side," he had stopped for a second and thought what was right. And he had ended up fighting for the Americans. If he hadn't thought about what was right, then America would not be what it is today. I'm pretty sure all of you know what this quote means. I think it means that the majority is filled with ignorant people who don't think for themselves. But the minority are people who are very intelligent and makes the right decision, not someone else's decision. Remember, majority is filled with many ignorant people, but the minority are filled with intelligent people who speak for themselves and makes the right decision. Thank you.